make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber diatribe. You see the thumbnail, man. Girlfriends want alimony, fam. You know, they want alimony, man. So, the situation with Tiger Woods breaking up with his girlfriend and her wanting $30 million, right? It's newsworthy. It's trifling, but it's something that guys got to talk about. Like, nobody, 1% of the population or less is worth more than Tiger Woods financially. I just say that. So for us regular folks, we ain't gonna have these kind of problems. But this entitlement of being, I spent time with you, so you owe me for the time I spent. In Tiger's instance, I'm sure he was like, listen, you've been with me. I got a different life, different lifestyle. It probably took you away from what you could have been doing with your life. So I'll make sure you on your feet when we break up. But this $30 million thing is like, it's at the point where people are charging people for a relationship publicly, and now you want to overcharge somebody. I was with you and you're worth a lot of money, so you owe me more. Well, you was with people before me, and how much did they pay you? Nothing, right? Y'all just broke up. And on the flip side of that, how many people that did you break up with, or broke up with you, that didn't come back to you and go, hey man, listen, all them dinners I took you on, and all in the trips and all the events that we went to, all the dates we had, I'm gonna need about 30,000 about you. You can't say that. That's quote unquote wrong. That's trifling, right? But with these particular people, it's okay. And the issue becomes, is anybody going to say anything? Is anybody going to push back against this? In the sense of, what you're trying to tell me is your presence is worth more than a one percenter's work. Especially depending if you're by a one percenter, you're attached to a one percenter. So for every year you've been together, Tiger owes you something, and it's like, yo, yeah, and it becomes an issue, and the issue is, you want alimony now. You want alimony now. And because you want alimony, we got a problem. Because there's other women who want alimony. I was with you, and we've seen this before. Alimony sometimes, like, I'm going to tell you something. Sorry, I was doing something, but alimony, child support comes off like alimony to some fellas. It's like, I'm paying you because we used to be together. I'm not actually paying to take care of this child. I'm paying you. Like, that's a form of, in some instances, a form of girlfriend alimony. And the issue becomes, guys are checking out of relationships because of stuff like this. Because of this idea that, you owe me. If I was with you, I could have been doing this with my life and that. In Tiger Woods' sense, it's something real. You know what I'm saying? Because he's Tiger Woods. He's such a big figure that you might have to drop your life at the particular point to be with him, right? So is it okay if he gave you some money to square you away so you could do whatever you wanted to do with your life before you met him? Yeah. But $30 million? They're professional doctors, athletes, entertainers who didn't make $30 million in their career. But you just want it because, but he rich enough to give it to me. No. You're just being a jerk. You're being a jerk at that point. And the ladies who agree with stuff like this, or even the guys who agree with stuff like this, yeah, she deserves because what? What actually did she do? Because now like I said, Tiger Woods is a upper echelon financially, right? So she gets more than a wife of a rich guy. Guy could have been worth, $60 million. She gonna get this chick wants 30. If she was to get 30, and I'm gonna sue you for 30 million. So exactly what you suing for? Each day was $30,000. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, each time, I washed your clothes because you so rich, that's at least, you know, 50 racks. Like, you remember, when I made you popcorn? Yeah, that was some good popcorn. Well, that popcorn cost you 1,000. It's like, now you chicks are charging like Don King. And for all you who don't know, like Don King used to charge like $7,000 for towels and stuff like that. If you got towels in camp, yeah, these towels cost a lot of money. Whoa, he's marking up everything, right? Man, how much did that jock strap cost? Well, we got your jock strap, so that was at least $2,000. You got this joint from Academy. Like, what are you talking about? This is a Walmart jock strap. What? How is it $2,000? You know what I'm saying? Special shipping, there, whatever. But now it's at that point where you ladies are overdoing it, and boyfriends can get no alimony. Like, guy can't say, "Oh man, I was with her for this amount of time." You know what I'm saying? Like, if we switch this, let's see. Uh, let's get a rich, like Holly Berry's boyfriend. How is it? They sued her for child support, but just suing for time alone, because there's no children involved in this, really, right? So so Holly Berry might not be a good example. Well, technically, yeah, it depends on her boyfriend. Or Lizzo got a boyfriend, right? And they go their separate ways. And he said, "You know what, Lizzo, I at least need 5 million for the year I was with you because you're out of pocket." And it's like, you're a grown man. Like, how? No. Like, what did you do that whole time for 5 million? Nothing. Sex and companionship isn't worth a fortune from a person because they have it. So it's getting out of line. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.